Hi viewers, this is your boy Political Hamzy. If you like this content, please click the like button, the subscription button, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell. Today's topic is going to be short and sweet, nice and simple. It's going to be about corruption in Nigeria. Are we actively fighting corruption, or are we giving an illusion of fighting corruption? I'm going to lay down some few examples and you make the decision if we are fighting corruption. The problem we have is that we have a group of politicians, people that we have elected into power, who are meant to fight for us, who are meant to work for us, but they go there and enrich themselves. We've seen the EFCC. How many times have you heard that, look, we've invited a governor or ex-senator to come for questioning due to certain amounts of money that has been embezzled? But what happens? The next thing we know, that person is given a political post, or they now become a senator or governor, and all sins are forgiven. But I asked the president, these people that put their names down for these political appointments, you clearly know that the EFCC wants them for questioning. Why do you give them those political positions? Now they're shielded through immunity. Or you hear the ones that they're invited to EFCC, the next thing they join the ruling party and the case is forgotten. Sometimes I ask myself, EFCC, are they actively trying to bring these people to book? Or what, do they give them a heads up? Because before you accuse someone of embezzling funds and calling them for questioning, you would have dotted your I's and crossed your T's. So once you present this case and you take it to court, it's left for them to defend themselves. But it's like the EFCC, they don't bring all the evidence together and they just accuse them. So it gives the government official enough time to go back, change the names, change accounts, and cover their tracks. Are we really fighting corruption? This is the same country. We had a government official, billions of dollars meant to fight Boko Haram. They had come to an agreement and said, like, yes, this guy, this money meant for the war on terror was diverted somewhere else. But at the end of the day, what happened? The person was charged to court for firearm offenses. We never heard anything about the money. Nothing. People, you remember the $40 million or so at Parkview Estate in Ikoyi? Have we heard anything about that? How about the NDDC, Niger Delta Commission? The whole hula baloo about it, only for the man heading the NDDC at that time, only for him to become a senator, and not only become a senator, he's now the Senate president. It's like we create this illusion of fighting corruption, and after a while it all dies down. People should remember, this is the Commonwealth of Nigerians. This is money meant for us to develop Nigeria, to develop the people of Nigeria. We have an incident of a former governor, 10 counts of money laundering in London. He was convicted, only for him to be released. Now you had government officials from his state coming to welcome him. This same man has gone to Aso Rock to visit the president. And you look at these people and you're like, these are people that have stolen the commonwealth of this country. And the crazy thing about it is that you have people like me and you who, no roads, no water, no electricity, their children are not going to school because lecturers have not been paid, are fighting for these people. Sometimes I wonder, is it ignorance or is it just tribal sentiments? And that is why we have this cycle of corruption, because the politicians know that no matter what they do, the suffering masses will fight for them. we fight amongst ourselves for these people. It is time to stop. It is time to wake up. They are there to serve us. We are not there to serve them. We should actively fight corruption. If you are a government official and you have been pointed or fingered for corrupt practices, I don't see why you should be rewarded with a government appointment or even allowed to seek office. You shouldn't be allowed to run. We saw during the period of the late General Sani Abacha how much was siphoned out of this country, only for somebody who was the middleman responsible for taking this money out of Nigeria. He became a governor. And you're like, this man was responsible for money laundering, siphoning our money, Nigeria's money, and you elect him a governor, and you expect development in your state. You expect healthcare, schools, infrastructure. It can never happen. We should stop rewarding bad behavior. It is time for us to stand up with our voices collectively and tell these people enough is enough. Tell them we want schools, we want roads, we want healthcare, and pay the lecturers. It is time to think of Nigerians in Nigeria. And the problem this corruption has caused, you now have insurgency, you now have militancy. Imagine an ex-governor stealing almost 1.5 or 1.6 billion naira of his state funds, and he's given a presidential pardon. Why don't you give Yahoo boys presidential pardons? Why don't you give the guy on the street that stole a mobile phone that was given 5 years in prison? Why don't you give him a pardon? Do you want to tell me the government official who siphoned or embezzled money, his crime is less? We have this crime because of these people. Money meant for us, money meant for the development of the country is being pocketed by people. This is a country whereby a government official, they find about $8 million cash in your possession, and you comfortably say it was given to me by friends, and the person wins the court case and even has the audacity to go back and tell the federal government, I want this money returned to me. Nigerians, we need to sit up. We need to use our votes wisely, because if you do not, it's going to be the same thing over and over again. For years, we've been complaining about corruption, and with each successive government, it only gets worse. It only gets worse. They're not even stealing 5-10 million. They're stealing in the hundreds of millions and in dollars. How much money is enough money? People, let us use our votes wisely. Let us tell these people that, look, Nigeria is for us. It is not for you to come there and make you enrich yourselves and your families. Once again, this is your boy, Political Hamzy. Do have a nice day and a nice week. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.